All new tonight, no more warnings. Starting tomorrow, the owners of vehicles that speed past one of Honolulu's 10 enforcement cameras could face hefty fines. The state says this will make the roads safer, but our Daryl Hoff says not everyone in law enforcement is so sure.
This intersection at School and Kalihi Street is probably the one that will generate the most citations. That's because there are 4 cameras here and relatively low speed limits of 30 and 25 miles an hour.
I call this the intersection of death.
Andrew Corpuz lives nearby and says he's seen a lot of accidents and near misses and heard about worse.
It's kind of a mess around here. So hopefully that whole camera thing works out because we can't be losing lives.
The cameras were installed 3 years ago for red light enforcement, but they also measure speed and snap a photo of the speeding vehicle. They are in place at 10 intersections from McCully to Kalihi.
Everybody knows where these 10 locations are throughout the state. Let's make sure that when we get to those areas, we don't have to issue any citations to anybody else anymore.
Fines for speed camera citations, which are issued by mail to the vehicle owner, range from $167 to $313 based on your speed.
There's a lot of things I just don't like about a traffic camera grabbing it. You know, are you sure you've got the right person that you're giving that ticket to?
Maui Police Chief John Pelletier doubts the cameras will be effective in the long run or change the behavior of chronic offenders, and says he will not support the cameras coming to Maui County.
I want to go after the reckless driver. If the person is speeding or they're OUI, go after them, not a ticket in a mailbox 2 months later. That's not doing anybody any good. You need a cop out there enforcing.
Those kinds of concerns made the state cautious about implementing the system. During a 7-month warning period, it became clear that so many people were exceeding the speed limit, citations had to be limited to the most severe violators so police officers who review each one and the courts could keep up. But the state transportation director says they are ready.
Yes, we've been working very closely with all of our partners in the industry, especially with judiciary. And we have plans to make sure that we can move forward so that we don't overwhelm anybody throughout the system.
And in this year of overwhelming death on the roads, many feel it's worth a try.
Hopefully it works.
At the next legislature, the state will ask to expand the network of cameras, and they won't have any trouble paying for it because the money generated from citations will be invested back into the system. Reporting from Kalihi, Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.